Homelessness across Oklahoma has been on the rise. We've seen it increase from 22 to 23 as housing becomes increasingly unattainable and rents get more expensive. We're seeing more and more people fall into homelessness.
These are our neighbors, these are mothers, brothers, sisters, people that have families.
One of the biggest myths around homelessness is that people choose to be homeless. We know the root cause of homelessness is the lack of affordable housing. And the reality is that most people are one paycheck or one disaster like a medical emergency or a broken car away from being homeless.
The one I hear the most is, why don't they just get a job? And of course, that's a whole lot more complicated than that simple statement. While these people aren't usually employed when we get to them, I don't really feel like they can be employed until they're housed.
Instead of addressing the root causes of homelessness, we've decided to criminalize homelessness in Oklahoma. Not only does that not help the situation, but it creates more barriers to getting people into housing.
Criminalizing people for not having a safe place to exist due to barriers that may be outside of their control feels like we're working backwards.
I was arrested in Shawnee, Oklahoma for loitering, I guess. That was around like $600 in tickets that I paid off $30 a month for like a year and a half.
There has to be something better than fining people. They can't pay a fine.
Criminalizing homelessness or punishing someone for not having a home and putting them in jail, stacking up fines, that's not going to be conducive to them getting out of their situation.
Mental health issues to substance use issues, human trafficking type environments, generational poverty, food insecurity, lack of access to health care. I mean, the list goes on.
They could be anybody. They could be your own neighbor. I mean, heck, I think a lot of us are just a paycheck away from homelessness. Everything in this world has gone up besides our paychecks.
Homelessness isn't caused by personal failure. The root cause of homelessness is the lack of affordable housing. So therefore, the solution to homelessness is to build more affordable housing.
In my view, a better use of the dollars would be to fund long-term solutions, subsidized housing, affordable housing, city-owned housing, more robust social supports, more mental health centers, more substance use treatment centers, and stop criminalizing all those things.
Housing. There's not enough housing. I was literally pushed out of my apartment for them to rent it for a higher price. And there's not a whole lot you can do about it.
It is virtually impossible for someone on minimum wage to afford housing, much less afford cost of living for their entire family. We're just not keeping up with that. We need more subsidies for people that are low income. We need to focus on that medium income too.
So we need to stop treating homelessness like a crime. What we need is more compassion, more solutions. Oklahomans deserve nothing less.